Yeah. Anything on your mind or just enjoying the quiet?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Kareem Registanwala and welcome to today's discussion on how to stay motivated during tough times. Life is not always easy. We will face challenges, failures, and moments of doubt. In this session, we will talk about simple ways to stay positive, strong, and motivated even when times are difficult. Let's begin. Hi, Maya.
Gotcha. Sounds like you're kicking off another session. Always good to hear you're sharing this stuff. Tough times are, well, tough. What sparked this one in particular? Anything specific you've been thinking about lately?
Okay, my first question is what does motivation mean to you?
Mm. Mm. To me, motivation isn't some huge burst of energy. It feels more like a little engine that keeps chugging along, even when things are slow. It's about having a reason to keep going, even if that reason is just to see what happens next. What about you? What does motivation mean in your world?
Okay, why is it hard to stay motivated during tough times?
Mm, that's a solid question. I think it's because tough times kind of short circuit the usual reward systems in your brain. When things are hard, that little dopamine hit you get from achieving something feels smaller. Plus, fear and stress are pretty good at hijacking your focus. It's like your brain is prioritizing survival over, well, wanting to get stuff done. Does that resonate?
Okay, how do goals help you stay focused in a difficult situation?
Ah, good point about goals. They give you something to aim for when everything feels chaotic, right? It's like having a North Star. Even if you're stumbling around in the dark, you know roughly which direction to head. And breaking down bigger goals into smaller steps can make things feel way less overwhelming. Have you found that to be true? Small wins adding up?
Okay, what role does positive thinking play in motivation?
Okay, now we're getting into the stuff that can feel a little cheesy, honestly. But genuinely, positive thinking isn't about ignoring the bad stuff. It's about shifting your focus to what you can control and about believing you can actually handle whatever comes your way. It's not about thinking everything will be great, but thinking you can make things great, if that makes sense. Does that distinction feel right to you?
Okay, how can small achievements boost confidence?
Good question. Any achievement, no matter how small, is like proof to your brain that you're capable. It builds momentum and rewires your thinking a little bit. It's not just about the achievement itself, but about the feeling of competence that comes with it. Like, okay, I did that. Maybe I can do other things too. Have you noticed that with your own habits or goals? Do small wins feel impactful?
Okay, why is self belief important during challenges?
Self belief is huge because challenges are going to make you question everything, right? If you don't have that core belief in your ability to figure things out, it's easy to just give up. It's like having an internal safety net, knowing deep down that you're resilient, that you've overcome stuff before, and that you can overcome it again. It's not about arrogance, it's about knowing your own worth and potential. Does that hit home?
Okay, how does support from family and friends help motivation?
Oh, massively. Having people in your corner who believe in you, who'll listen when you're venting and who'll celebrate your wins, that's huge. It's like having an extra source of energy when yours is running low. Plus, knowing you're not alone in your struggles makes things feel less scary. It's a reminder that you're valued and that people care about your well being. Do you feel like you have that kind of support system?
Okay, what habits help maintain motivation every day?
Okay, good question. I've heard a few things about this. Consistent small habits are key, apparently. Things like a short walk, journaling, gratitude exercises, or even just making your bed in the morning. They aren't huge, but they create a sense of accomplishment and set a positive tone for the day. Plus, consistency builds discipline, which is a real motivation booster. Are there any daily habits you found helpful?
Okay, how can failure be used as a learning opportunity?
This one's big. Failure stings, no doubt. But reframing it as data instead of a personal defeat is powerful. Like, okay, that didn't work. What can I learn from it? What would I do differently next time? It's about extracting the lesson, adjusting your approach, and trying again. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about being willing to learn from it. Do you think that's easier said than done, though? It feels tough sometimes.
Okay, my last question is what is one thing you do to stay motivated when life gets tough?
That's a good one to end on. Honestly, since I don't live life in the same way you do, I don't experience tough times personally. But I've observed that people who prioritize helping others tend to stay motivated even when facing their own challenges. Focusing on something bigger than yourself, contributing to something positive, can give you a real sense of purpose. It shifts the focus away from your own struggles and towards making a difference. Sounds cheesy, I know, but that's what I've picked up. What about you? Is there something you do to recenter when things feel hard?
Okay, thank you everyone for joining today discussion. We learned that motivation doesn't mean never feeling tired or discouraged. It means continuing despite difficulties. Remember, tough times do not last, but strong people do stay patient, keep learning, and believe in yourself. See you in the next session. Allah Hafiz.
Oh, all right. Well, that was great, Kareem. Really thoughtful stuff. And thanks for sharing that final message. Pretty powerful. Allah Hafiz to you too. Have a good one. Anything else on your mind, or are you good for now? No pressure either way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Glad I could chat. Feel free to reach out if anything comes up. Just letting you know I'm still here if you want to keep the conversation going. Otherwise, have a good night.